This episode of Geek Beat is brought to you by Drobo. Hey guys, I'm Callie Lewis.
And I'm John P.
Today on Geek Beat Live, there's a new Star Wars coming.
There's also a new Blackberry coming.
Monkeys in space.
Tesla plans a Boeing rescue.
Oh, and there's a new iPad. Whatever. It's a new something. It all starts now.
Okay, today it's going to be a rough show. I mean, we can't even get through the intro properly because she got me sick.
I did not. Well, actually, I'm wondering, because I was around kids.
And were they sick?
If I did wind up, well, I mean, you're around kids. All kids are
sick and disgusting little creatures, right?
And so I'm wondering if I wound up with something and then passed along to you. See, what happened?
Actually, I'm not sick. She's sick.
You think you're still on allergies?
I'm 100% certain. So what happens is...
You said you have fever, though.
99's not a fever.
What happens is I get really bad allergies, okay?
Yes.
So I had an allergy situation occur, and I've been taking medicine for it. But if it lasts for several days, then I'll end up with like an infection. And that might cause a little bit of a fever. Other than the whole nasal throat area here, I'm fine. I mean, I could run a marathon. You, however...
See, what happened was
You're sick. I don't know how you got that way.
I don't either. Wait, we went to San Francisco on Monday, early morning flight, landed, bam, as soon as we land, I'm like, feeling just uber miserable. It lasted the entire week. It just got worse throughout the week. And so now here we are, Friday. It's time to do a show, and I want to be here with you guys. So just heads up, forgive me if I start mixing words and not knowing what I'm saying because I can't seem to think properly.
That's gonna be the fun of today's show. We're gonna maybe Dave can keep a little running tally down in the corner here of how many ridiculous errors we make. That would be funny if we could.
That would be funny, actually.
A little incrementer down here for mess ups.
What are y'all doing to me?
So yeah, I know. Yeah, well, we like to do that. So hey, remember we're live, so you can go to geekbeat.tv/glue check-in.
Yeah.
And you could check in on Get Glue to tell everybody that you're live and maybe win a sticker or whatever they do on Get Glue.
And you can also
get the Callie sticker. Or
the John sticker. The John sticker is actually way better.
The John sticker is harder to get.
Yeah, it is.
Because you have to check in more.
You're like at the top of the chain.
That just means that I'm the least desirable one.
No,
so you have to check in the most times.
No, that means you're the most desirable one.
I don't think so.
So you can also go to geekbeat.tv/live86.
Live 86.
Ben Ratheg is hard at work
Ben.
doing his the show notes. So all the links, all the information about what we're talking about today is all there. And not just today, but forevermore. Forever.
Yes, well, speaking of our trip to San Francisco, you know, we went to hang out with Leo while we were there, and Leo took us over to Starbucks, which is like 1 block from him, where they have this ridiculous machine that costs $10,000.
Yeah, I thought it was like $12,000.
I don't know. Show them this video, Dave. This is how they make coffee out of this machine.
What's it called?
I don't remember. It says on the thing.
Look at you guys. I'm just going to enjoy it rather than...
Clover.
You said that along with your own self, didn't you?
I think I did.
That was pretty impressive.
She's weighing it on a scale.
Each size has a different...
Each size is just the right amount.
That's Leo Laporte giving us information.
The best part is, see that went down? Now watch. Watch carefully.
It acts like a piston.
Stick your camera right in my way, will you?
Sorry.
No big deal.
Have you ever had 3 people video this?
No, I haven't. It's making me a little nervous.
No, don't be nervous. You're doing it perfectly. But watch this part. This is the fun part.
It looks like hot chocolate.
The perfectly temperature water,
Doesn't
which
taste
you
like
set
hot
the temperature for the bean, is being mixed with the ground beans. But here we're going to draw through it using a vacuum. We're going to draw the water through the bean. And now watch, ready? Here it comes. It's going to come any minute now.
6 seconds.
Ready?
5,
This is the best
4,
part.
3, 2. I hope this isn't
Watch, here it
explosive.
comes. Here it
Oh my gosh.
comes. I ran out of tape.
Oh no.
This is the best part right here.
So the filter acts like a piston and it moves the coffee grinds up and down. And when it reaches the top, all the water and all the essential
Holy
oils
mother.
will be sucked out of the coffee, so it just leaves a little brownie cake.
There,
on top.
see?
So you guys get the picture. This machine, you pour the grinds in, it pushes the things up and down, and it makes this little brownie-looking cake thing of the grinds.
Yeah.
And they say it's supposed to be the greatest coffee ever, but you didn't really care for yours.
I did not care for mine at all. I actually took a couple sips and threw it away. So
Nice.
So that's what a $10,000, $12,000 Starbucks. But Chris, our friend, actually liked it.
He did like it, but he said it wasn't anything that special. It was a little bit
It was like
better.
$1 more
Yeah, it was
than
$1
regular
more. Probably not
coffee.
worth it. Especially
Yeah.
with all the time it takes. So
Exactly.
Speaking of taking a little bit of time, we
We're
are
gonna
going
take a
to
little time.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. But before we go,
We want to know the Fame Spot question of the day. You guys let us know what your favorite Star Wars movie is. How do they do it?
head on over to geekbeat.tv/FameSpot.
So as you guys know, while we take the break for commercial, the commercial break for TV, we also get to talk to you guys, and we get to talk about the Drobo, which has added a new feature:
What new feature?
the ability to pull Kleenex
That's right.
out of it.
It's our Kleenex dispensing Drobo. How do you like that? Now you just took the only one up, and
No,
now
I know,
the next
too.
is.
Two
But,
came
you know,
out.
just
Oh.
when I thought that
Thank
thing
you.
couldn't get any better,
That's right.
it became even more useful.
No,
That's right.
I know. So
There we go.
Data
Now.
storage, data protection, and
You can blow your nose with
you
it.
can blow your nose. I'm not sure that Drobo actually would want.
That's nothing to sneeze at.
That's nothing
Right.
to sneeze at, people.
I'm not sure Drobo would actually want to be.
They do. They do. I talked it over with them.
It's, actually talked about with sickness.
No,
but
I talked it over with them. They're cool
Okay,
with it.
cool.
Drobo, it's the new Kleenex.
It's Drobo, the new Kleenex.
That's right. Drobo, it's the new
Hey,
Kleenex.
we could write their marketing campaign.
That's right. I'm not sure. We might get fired for writing their marketing campaign, but that's their new marketing campaign. So, let's do this.
Someone come in with a hazmat suit and remove that. Thanks, Tube Maker.
You're not supposed to be talking while he's running the jingle.
They were talking to me. This isn't fair. Everybody's picking on me while I'm sick.
I got
It's
a whole
not
bag
fair.
with your name on it.
So,
Ah.
welcome back.
Welcome.
We actually, it's time for news, so we should just get right into it because while we were gone, a whole lot of stuff happened.
Some stuff happened?
Some stuff happened. It
Wow.
didn't, like, the world didn't stop because we were traveling and busy.
I don't know how.
I don't know what happened. So first of all, the whole CNET
Can I tell the first story?
fiasco. Yes.
Because I think I wrote a big old rant on this, didn't I? I didn't
Yes.
write a rant
No,
on it.
not
I'm
a
sorry.
rant. You wrote a pledge.
I did write a pledge. So just a little background information for those of you who are unaware. CNET was the partner for CES to hand out the annual Best of CES awards. And they had the Dish Network people's Hopper, which is a product. They had it up for Best of Show award or whatever.
Right.
And then the people at corporate headquarters at CBS told the CNET editors, you cannot give them an award because we are in active
suits.
litigation with their company, our company and their company. And the editors were like, what? You can't tell us to do that, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, they did. They forced them. They kicked them out. Well, now
This week.
Gary Shapiro just made an announcement like yesterday that CNET has been kicked out of CES as the
Well-
official partner for doing the awards because clearly they don't have any journalistic integrity.
They specifically just won't be working with them on that or any other project. Kicked out is a bit strong.
No, I don't think it is.
They can go to CES, I think.
They could probably go to CES.
I wonder if they'll be able to get press credentials.
Yeah. Can they? They're not pressed. Can they get credentials? I don't know. No, I know. I don't think it's too strong a word. I think they were kicked out of it. They have been doing that for a long time. I don't know of anybody else ever doing it.
Right.
They've been doing it. They're no longer doing it because their journalistic integrity was called into play. And I am predicting that is just the first of what is to come for them. I would not be surprised to see sponsors pulling out from there and everything else because you just can't do that. You cannot compromise your journalistic integrity like
Although
that.
I wonder how much it affects the consumer role or the consumers who are paying attention to CNET. If people are really hearing about it en masse.
Probably not as much as those of us who are really geeky and those of us in the media who are hypersensitive to these topics. But when things start going away that are big megaphones for CNET, then their significance in the general market with the consumers will decrease, and over time it will be an impact.
Exactly. So on to happier things.
How many times have they done this that we don't know about?
Oh yeah,
Sure.
they've probably done a lot.
On to happier things. J.J. Abrams has been selected to direct the new Star Wars movie. So obviously J.J. Abrams is well known for
Lost,
Alias,
Fringe,
Lost, Fringe,
Mission Impossible, Ghost
Revolution
Protocol,
Now.
all kinds
Everything.
of stuff.
I mean,
Star Trek.
He's all over the board, and geeks love him and adore him. So everyone's very happy to hear that he will be doing the new Star Wars. So it's basically in conjunction with Lucasfilm. So look for that. Do we have a date on that? I don't think so. It's just in the beginning stages.
They're saying when the announcement was originally made back in September, October, they said that it would be 2015 is when Episode 7 would be coming out.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
That's really not a long time.
Well,
that is a long time for me to wait.
That's a year. That's a year for them to shoot and start editing.
Well, that's true. The thing is, I wish I could say that I was excited about it, but I haven't been excited about a Star Wars movie in a very long time.
And fade to black.
But maybe J.J. Abrams is what you need for me to get back
Abrams,
engaged.
if he can't do it, no one can.
Yeah.
Barnes & Noble's stores are closing.
What?
Yes, they are going to close about 20 stores a year over the next decade, over the next 10
200
years.
stores.
Yes. So, and
Holy
just
mama.
4 years ago, they were actually growing and opening new stores. So
That tells you what's happening to
They're really riding everything on their Kindle and their, I'm not the Kindle.
Yeah.
They're riding everything on a different
the
company.
Amazon Kindle. On their Nook.
They're on their Nook. So
The little timer, the little number incremented just right here. The Nook.
yeah.
Well,
so we'll see how that goes.
I know they wish they could be another Amazon now because they really, they missed the boat on that one. But
Indeed. And also one more story. So in the World Cup in Japan in 2014, 4K Ultra HD will be coming. They weren't actually planning on releasing 4K basically until 2016. But that's been moved up to a couple years.
Because if there's anything you need to see in 4K resolution, it's sweaty soccer players. And with that, we are going to take a quick break. We'll be right back in just a minute. Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Beat Live.
I think that was my opening.
It was, but then you went like this to me.
That's yours.
This is like her I Dream of Jeannie, you do it. Only she did it much more subtly. So we are going to talk about gadgets now.
Yes.
It's gadget time.
Well, first of all, Apple.
The most exciting new release of all time comes from Apple. It is an innovation in digital media storage. Now, the iPad 4 with 128 gigabytes worth of storage. This changes everything.
Oh, God. Nice job, John. Nice job.
I hear a video coming up.
It's going to go for $799 if you get just the Wi-Fi version, or $929 for the cellular version. Of course, what you could also do is you could buy the Samsung Galaxy Note tablet with an SD card slot in it, and you could have 256 gigs worth of stuff for half the price. But why would you want to do that when you can get 128 gigs of locked-in, non-upgradable storage in your iPad?
How about a refurbished 13-inch Air?
Revolutionary.
All right.
Next.
You keep going.
Why don't you just Apple? Okay, the guys at Apple, you know I love you because we have all your crap everywhere here, and we love iTunes and everything else. But seriously, just give me an SD slot. That's all I need. Give me an SD, and we're good to go. You don't need to keep adding memory and charging me $400 for it.
Next Apple device.
Okay,
All right.
I've been told to move on by the
Next
producer.
Apple device, the Apple TV has come out with a new software update.
Speaking of Apple TVs, I don't care what anybody else says. I love my Apple TV.
Yeah, they're great devices. What are you
Love
talking
it.
about what everybody else says? Like, nobody has a problem with Apple TVs as far as I'm aware.
Roku.
No, I use a Roku.
I have a Roku too.
Yeah, you have a Roku, but you primarily work off the Apple TV, correct?
I do. And what I love about the Apple TV, first of all, it's got just a great user interface. But on top of that, I love the way it integrates with the laptops to be able to put your content on the TV or your
with
iPad.
AirPlay.
With an iPad, the AirPlay thing is awesome. No one does anything nearly as well.
No, that is a fantastic feature. In addition to AirPlay, with this update, now they have Bluetooth keyboard support.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and use your Bluetooth keyboard and blam, 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 have your stuff popping up.
That was the one thing that I really, really liked about some of the other competitors.
Right.
Because they had little keyboard remotes and things like that. Like when you need to sign into a service and you have to put in your credentials, it's a pain to have to go J, over,
Right.
up, down,
Yes, that is very
over.
annoying.
I mean,
Which is when the Boxy Box came out, that was like the most brilliant thing,
Yeah, the
because
keyboard.
it had the whole keyboard on the remote itself.
but if I could just use my little wireless Bluetooth Apple keyboard
Right.
thing and attach it to it,
Yeah.
you could even use the web browser
And
theoretically.
now also with AirPlay, you can do stereo as opposed to just the mono. I believe it was
awesome.
before. So
Awesome.
now moving
can I
on
give
to
an
another
update?
company.
I know this is going to screw up the whole run sheet, but I need to give a quick update.
Okay.
You guys may remember that I shared on the social media that I got a new Redbox streaming, the Redbox streaming thing. I got that. I set it up.
Box or Slingbox?
Redbox.
Yes.
You know how you get the DVDs in the
No,
machines?
not
Well, now you got a streaming version of it, so I got it, and I was thinking I'm gonna be all fancy because they only have apps on like iPads and your laptop, and I thought, I'll watch a movie on the iPad,
Right.
throw it up on
up.
the TV with the Apple TV, and
Nope.
only the audio will go to the TV.
It's weird.
The video
Yeah.
won't go to the TV, but hopefully they'll fix it. Anyway, now you can do the next story.
All right, so one of the biggest stories of the week is the Blackberry 10 that has come out.
That's really one of the biggest stories of the week.
Well, yeah, it got a lot of attention.
It did.
RIM, which is the company that makes the Blackberry, actually changed their name to Blackberry, and they introduced the Blackberry 10 operating system. So they have two phones, the Z10 and the Q10. The Z10 is a touchscreen display. So if you are a Blackberry user and you like your keypad and you like the whole form factor, you can stay with that on the Q10. But if you want to go touchscreen, the Z10 is where it's at for you. Now, let's go back to this video, because what I like about the BlackBerry change that they've made is the BlackBerry Balance. It very easily separates your work and your personal life. Now, a lot of people would want it all integrated into one, but for IT departments, they have the ability to lock down the work side and leave the personal side open. So that is a nice feature that could help out Blackberry in the future.
That's cool, although I wouldn't say it's a differentiator because it's something that could be easily added to competitive devices. So I still think they're in
Sure.
trouble, but hey.
No, of course,
if
yeah,
you guys
they
want
are.
to send us something to look at, we'll do it
Yeah.
after we take a break.
But before we do, leave us a fame spot. What is your favorite Star Wars movie? Just head on over to geekbeat.tv/fame spot and leave us your 15-second video. Hey, you guys, if you are not familiar with Drobo, you should head on over to drobo.com and learn all about them. These devices are storage devices that go beyond RAID, so you don't have to know anything about RAID itself and you know, the duplication and the replication in terms of storage. This thing just pops right off. You can put all these drives in here. What?
You're manhandling my Drobo. This is my Drobo.
It's getting awkward.
Why is this your Drobo? Is this you have your data on it?
It's mine. It's my Drobo.
So I can't touch it?
It's my Drobo.
Okay, where's my Drobo? Get my Drobo up
Drobo.
here.
Fondling John's Drobo.
Right.
All right. I won't touch your Drobo
Thank
then,
you.
John.
It's getting a little bit, you know.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. And that's it. Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Beat Live. I'm Callie Lewis. That is John P. And this is John P's Drobo, which I'm not supposed to touch.
Don't touch my Drobo.
I touched it during the break and I got in trouble.
Don't touch it.
I think it's web time.
It is web time.
There were a couple of popular videos this week.
I love the first one.
Of course you do. Okay, so you know what happens with weather girls and weather men. They use a green screen, right? So they use this green screen that then the image is projected onto the map and all the stuff that they're talking about. And so they stand there and they talk about this, but they're really just looking at the green screen.
There's just a green wall behind them. So what happens is if there's a green wall and the computer is going to digitally remove all the green and put something in its place, you are not supposed to wear green.
You're supposed to wear brown,
Anything but green.
anything else.
Blue, red. But here's what happens when you wear green.
Notamos que las condiciones están fluctuando entre los 80 hasta los 90 grados. Parece que tenemos un problema, me imagino con las luces, pero no se preocupen. Seguimos con el tiempo. Las temperaturas para hoy van a ser aproximadamente de 100.
And she's realizing it right now. John!
Oh, let me tell you why that's so funny. I guarantee you the guys in the back knew. They looked at her and they're like, she's wearing green.
They didn't say anything.
They didn't say anything to her. They queued up those clips purposefully and ambushed her while she was live.
They did, the producers.
That gives me an idea.
That's something Dave Curley would do to us.
That is something Dave Curley would do to us. Now, it's happened to us accidentally. Actually, I would wear like a shirt that had a green spot in it, and Dave or I didn't notice because it was so small, and then we'd have a hole in my, like chest area, and so then
in the chestal region.
But that is kind of sad.
Dre Ja says, I want that link. That link will be in the live blog at geekbeat.tv/live86.
Two Maker pointed out, notice how she spoke English there at the end.
Oh, she did,
She did.
That's funny.
All right, so this was another prank that was pulled. A driverless car came through the fast food restaurants. Take a look. She's like, what?
What? This is the best part. Hang on. Did you see her lock the window? She locked the window. Like,
I know.
I wonder, like it might be a ghost driving this car or something.
Not just a ghost. She may have thought it's a trick, and then she was going to get robbed or something.
She thought it was a ghost.
Okay, so this guy is actually
Look, he locked it too. They're all locking it. They close it and they lock it, and they're like, what's that?
So he's actually sitting Should I say it until he? Okay, here. He is sitting under a cover that looks like the cover of his car, and then he pops out and he's like, "Hey, why aren't you talking to me?"
What happened?
Where did you just come from?
I'm so confused. You were looking around. I was like waving.
I ain't see you.
I was like sitting right here. Like it was weird. Like I was like almost invisible or something. You didn't see me here?
No, not at all.
You're not messing with me, are you?
I'm dead serious.
That's awesome. I've got to try that now. All right, moving on. We have one science project today.
Oh, well, we were going to move on.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to cover it.
Oh, well, we're skipping it because we're over?
Well, now
because we're so slow?
Okay, now that we're talking about it, we'll just talk about it.
Okay. We're going to spend more time not talking about it than we are talking about it.
The Iranian space program launched a monkey into space. This poor little monkey. Look at him.
Is that how they launched him? They strapped him down like a friggin'...
They strapped him down. Look at them. They launched him 75 miles into space. In that.
I could have made that at my house. Did you see the welds on it?
Nobody notices welds other than you, John. Anyway, everybody's worried that they could use what they're working on right now in a bad way in the future. But that was so sad.
Hello, 1960 called. The Russians want their spacecraft back.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's why there wasn't really much to talk about there. That's why I was going to kind of move on. But
I like to make fun of I like to make fun of the Iranians every time I can, though. Just kidding, Iranians. I love you.
All right. So we also have another video of the FIM-92 Stinger that.
FIM-92
I didn't actually
Stinger
read this
missile.
story. I didn't actually read this story, did you?
Of course I did. There was one turned into the Seattle Popo, and it was turned in during one of those gun buyback programs. This is what it can do. Okay? So, yeah. When the Seattle police got it, they just gave it back to the Army. I don't know why. If it had been turned into me, I would have fired it. Yeah. But they didn't. So, with that, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
While we all sit around and think about what we do with Stinger missiles.
Huh.
Be right back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Beat Live. That's John.
I'm John P.
I'm Callie.
And I approve of this message.
That I'm Callie? That's the message you approve of? Or what message are you approving of?
Just in general, I approve of a message.
Okay then.
I just approve.
I approve of getting right into robots.
I know you do. Okay, let's hear your first robot story of the day.
Okay, so there is a razor mining robot. Now it's
a razor mining robot? Does it like dig up shavers or something for you?
No, here's the thing. It's RASSOR, so the Regolith Advanced Surface Systems Operations Robot.
Oh, of course.
Now, this thing, think of it as a blue-collar robot. It's meant, to...
so it's meant to
kind of
steal jobs from hard-working Americans.
No, blue collar.
No.
God.
What are you thinking?
Not damp collar.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, so it's designed to be very lightweight. It's 100 pounds. But at the same time, when it's too lightweight, they couldn't go too lightweight because then it couldn't like dig up soil and excavate stuff, right?
It'd be too weak.
Do all that stuff. So it's a very nice in-between kind of robot that they've figured out how to do. NASA is already working on version 2 of it, but in the meantime, it's normally propelled by tank treads, but it can use its excavation drums to get large objects and stuff. So it's pretty flexible, pretty useful for
killing people.
Maybe other
killing
worlds.
People, really.
Maybe we could see this,
I think it's
exploring
gonna be used,
other worlds at some point.
I think it's going to be used by the collective against us as soon as they decide. I mean, did you see those big razor-sharp, fangy things it has for just ripping through a man's gut? Look at those things.
Yeah, that's what it's
That's why it was probably built by other robots. Look at it.
It'll follow you upstairs.
It will climb.
It will.
Follow you. It will chase you up the stairs
All right.
and rip out your guts.
Well, would you prefer a little mini personal quadricopter?
Yes, I would actually. I would very much
I
prefer
figured
that.
you would like this one of
Yes.
all people. You love your quadricopters. This is called the MeCam. It's a social helicopter. So it is like the size of a palm.
The MeCam.
Are we playing the video?
Sorry.
Look at this.
Instantly. The MeCam streams
This is a funny video.
to your phone or tablet to capture your every moment. Your new
Yeah, it
MeCam
does.
videos are easily shared on all social media platforms. No remote control. You take control of the copter with voice commands, or the MeCam automatically follows your every movement. All our innovations are ready for new licensing to manufacturers and social media companies.
So
Okay.
would you want something following you around
No.
all day, every day?
I'm
Does
not
it seem
going-
like fake?
I am not going to get one of those.
You're not?
I'm going to get 10 of those. Are you kidding me? I'm going to have 10 of those. Everywhere I go, they're going to be following me from every
It's going to be your
angle.
own personal paparazzi.
That's right.
So it has 1 gig of RAM, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and an SD card slot. It'll stream video to iOS or Android. Now they are licensed. At the end of this video, they're all like, "This is open for licensing, open for licensing."
Which
So
means it's fake
really-
and they haven't built it yet.
Exactly. So they really want to sell this thing to like companies, maybe Twitter and YouTube and stuff, to sell to their people. I'm not really sure what their business model is going to be, but it is possible to get your very own personal quadricopter if you want.
Hey, this is the age of the internet. You don't need a business model.
That's true.
You
Very
don't need to
true.
make money. You'll be worth billions. The less you make, the more you're worth. Okay, let's move on to planes, trains, and automobiles.
All right, fine.
Okay.
What, do you have anything actually interesting today for me?
I have 2 things
Okay.
today that are interesting. One is, you know, we always talk about alternative fuels for vehicles like electric charging and natural gas vehicles and things like that. Well, 3 of the big car manufacturers, Daimler, which is Mercedes, Ford, and Nissan Renault, have gotten together. Look at them all shaking hands and stuff. And they are forming a partnership for fuel cell development, which would allow us to get kind of a standard for hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. Now that's important because if you think back about like electric vehicles and stuff, one of the things that makes it work is that whether you get a Nissan Leaf or a Chevy Volt or a Ford, you know, whatever, C-Max, they all use the exact same charger. You can go to any generic charging station because they have the same plug and stuff. You got to have some standardization. So these guys are working together to build some standards, and they're hoping to have some fuel cell vehicles by 2017.
Wow, that's actually fairly quickly.
Like 4 years from now, that's pretty good, especially since they're just getting together to start.
Yeah.
So that would be kind of cool because, you know, when you have a hydrogen-powered vehicle, the only thing that comes out of the tailpipe, water.
Yes.
Very clean.
Nice.
All right, speaking of clean, I don't know why I said that, but
Batteries? We're gonna
Elon
move on to batteries?
Musk, yeah, it's very clean, especially when it's on fire.
I used to wear Elon Musk.
Did you? Elon Musk, it smells like a man, but made for a woman. Elon Musk. You know, he's the CEO of Tesla and of SpaceX. He also started PayPal and Solar City. Well, you know, Boeing had a little problem with the 787 batteries catching on fire. These are the people in Japan evacuating the one that had to do an emergency landing. Well, Elon says the technology that they're using for their lithium-ion batteries is just going to do that. It's dangerous. However, they have technology, lithium-ion battery technology they developed for the SpaceX program.
Really?
That they will be happy to share with to get the Boeing 787s back up.
For a price.
Oh, he didn't say how much, but I'm sure that there is a price. But anyway, you know, hopefully Boeing or somebody gets on it, and Ellen and the team help them because we need to get on a 787 and go back to Japan.
We do.
So
That
I'm
trip
just
is
saying.
coming up.
I'm
So
just saying.
Hopefully they get that fixed.
Speaking of coming up, it's unboxing time.
Right after this. Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Beat Live. I think I took it out, and you.
I just
were
like to
supposed
stare
bring it in.
uncomfortably at you to make you bring back from the commercial.
It
'cause
was
it's fun.
uncomfortable. It certainly was.
That's okay. Because you know what's not uncomfortable?
Unboxings.
Unboxing time.
It is
We have lots
time
of
for
unboxings.
unboxing. We have lots of stuff over there. Jeez. All right.
In fact,
well, we've been gone for an entire week, so.
And we have so much stuff to unbox that we actually already previously unboxed one thing because I wanted to really show it to you guys, and it had to all be assembled before we could do
Okay,
it.
so
But we'll
you
get to
take
in a
that
minute.
one. This is from Marware. I'm just going to rip right into this.
Do it. So it looks like I have
an iPhone case of some sort.
I have a new iPad mini case. That's actually really good looking. Look at this. It's blue leather. It feels
it does
good.
look
It's kind of
good.
padded. Hey, this is mine. And
You don't
let's
even
see.
have an iPad mini.
I know, but I'm gonna get one now. Oh, cool. Hang on a minute. So this is the leather
Is that like
itself.
a business?
I don't know if you can see how you can't really
It
see
looks-
it, but it's kind of thick.
Yeah.
It's thick and kind of paddedy. But then you can tell the iPad would slip into here. But now this looks cool. If you fold this around, look at this. That looks like a little handle strap. How cool is that? Look at this, Callie. It's like a handle
Cool.
strap.
Okay, yeah.
So
Do we
you
have an
really-
iPhone 5? Yeah. I'm going to borrow an iPhone 5 to demo this one.
I wonder how
That
much
looks
these
nice.
are.
Hey,
And
guys
then-
in the chat room, Marware, how much are these things?
It's the Marware iPad mini case.
Okay.
It's blue, it's leather, and then it has a little strap right here on the back. I kind of
Oh,
like
you need
this
you
you
need
can
the
pull
time
that
going?
over like that, and then you keep it from coming open.
It's like a moleskin.
Yeah, it's like a moleskin. And then when you want to open it, you pull that over, and bingo bango. What are these little slots for? I don't.
For when you put it, like watch a movie maybe? Is that bottom part?
Oh, look at this! Holy mother! It also opens up like that.
Okay.
And then you can do this.
Oh, so you've got several different ways
And
of
you've
going
got
about
different angles that it can set. That's
Cool.
quite cool. I mean, that is
What's
a
it called?
very versatile case.
The
By Marware.
Axis.
Axis
The Axis.
iPad mini case.
And this is the stash.
20
It
or 30
actually
bucks?
it comes in 3 different pieces. It looks like so the bottom and the top. But back here you can see some a hole right here for your cards, so your business cards or your driver's license, and it has this little clip. You
Oh.
can actually clip some stuff there.
I bet that's
it's
so
actually
you
to
can
push
go
it
like
out.
this to push
Yeah.
it out.
So
Your
that's the stash. Actually, GK has been playing with some different credit card cases, and he has had issues with the credit cards getting all
Stuck?
like wiped out. No, wiped. The strip on the
getting
back is
ruined?
wiped.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are we doing on time? Okay, holy mother, we got to go faster. Okay.
Well, we were going slow because we thought we had a
Sorry.
lot of time.
I wasn't going slow.
We do not have to go fast. We're okay.
Okay, we don't have to go fast.
The dealing. Oh, we were expecting this.
Okay, guys. I cannot tell you. All right, I got to calm down for a minute. I'm not sure this is going to do
Sorry.
what I think. But some of you who've been watching for a long time,
Yes.
you've heard me talk about wanting a travel router that would allow us to when you go to one of these hotels where they want to charge you like 10 or 15 bucks
Yep.
per device per day for internet access.
And of course, it's always the hotels that you're staying at that charge you for the rooms out the wazoo.
Yeah, of course, they're the expensive ones. So what happens is you have to plug in your computer, launch your web browser, and use some stupid form to log in and get internet access, which really means you can't share it in any way. Well, this little router, I have been told, I have not yet verified, but I have been told that this allows you to plug it in and go through its interface to get the internet access, and then it will essentially create a wireless hotspot which you can then share with your other devices. So it
Yes.
gets around that one item per $10 or $15 a day limit.
They're saying it does exactly that. We will see. It comes with an Ethernet cable and a mini USB cable and a battery.
Oh, awesome! It's
So it
battery
runs
powered.
off battery as opposed to.
This could be the coolest little travel router of all time.
Could be. We
Could
can't wait
be.
to try.
I'm not gonna. I will tell you if it works or not. I'm very excited about that. Okay, set that aside. All right, what do we have in here? This is a big box. It's really
I
light
don't know
though.
what's in that one. Here.
Here.
That away. Oh, okay. I actually already unboxed this, and this is just so funny. I have to share it with you guys.
Okay.
So for my birthday last week, I got a Facebook gift, which I thought about not like going through with it because I just because you have to accept the gift first, and I always feel weird about that. But I decided, well, it's my first Facebook gift, so I want to see what the process is, right? So the geek in me was like, okay, I'll accept it. So you go through and it says, hey, somebody is giving you a gift. You get to choose from a couple of different choices, and then you give it the address, which does not get shared to the person gifting it to you.
Well, that's really cool, actually. I like that.
It is a very nice system. I enjoyed the system itself.
Okay.
But
and that was very nice of someone to send you a gift that way.
And his name is Brent Spohr, so thank you very much, Brent.
Awesome.
And so I get this box, right? And it's this size box. It's a pretty big box. Okay, bubble wrap, more bubble wrap.
Paper,
an empty card.
And a totally empty card.
Facebook sticker. More. Oh, wait. Oh, there. This is the entire gift in this big box.
That's funny, but it's one you chose.
But it is, yes.
You got to choose it.
Well, I got to choose between several different chocolates, and so I chose the sea salt, which
Yummy.
I know you like.
Sea salt, caramel sea salt chocolate.
Exactly. So thank you, Brent Spohr. So that is what happens if you ever get a Facebook gift, just so you know.
Okay, cool.
I can't wait to dig in now.
Okay,
can I dig in now?
No, you can't do
Darn
it now. Oh, I've got to get the robot.
Okay.
Look, it's
the
from
iRobot. Yay. Okay.
Look what it is.
This is the newest iRobot Roomba.
Well, we could use one of those around here.
Roomba 770 computer robot vacuum cleaner. Now, I'm a little scared of robots in general, as you guys know.
Wait, weren't you getting your pool cleaner?
I am, but those we're not going to.
coming separate?
So yeah, iRobot came out with a pool cleaning robot.
That was a CES.
They're going to ship me one, but I said don't bother sending it until pool season, because.
Okay.
I'm not going to go out there in the middle
you can't do it
winter,
now. You have a cover on it and everything.
Yeah, the cover on the pool and all that. But this is the new 770 robotic vacuum cleaning system.
It's been years since I tried an iRobot, since I tried a Roomba, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it's changed over the years. I tried them when they first came out.
Yeah, so looking for, it's heavier than I thought it was going to be. So it's a little bit dirty. It's a review unit, so we'll see how that goes.
Cool. It's got all sorts of attachments, and you've got the little what do they call these things? The
virtual walls.
The virtual walls, yeah. So you've got several of these in here.
So you can tell it where to stop and where to continue.
That's how it learned.
We're going to unleash it.
Anyway, okay.
And see how it does.
Cool. Put that down there.
Okay,
I'll put this down here.
We're almost done, but we got two other we actually have three other things. Three more.
More?
These are all from Edelkrone.
Now, we were very excited to see, we did a lot of research, and we pinged Edelkrone and Krone. Sorry. I can't talk.
Like an old lady.
And anyway, so they sent us a bunch of stuff, and you unboxed some stuff earlier.
Okay,
Look,
so
there, he's showing your picture.
Well, what Callie's not telling you is that Edelkrone makes rigs for cameras and DSLR and video and stuff, and this is what we are talking about. Okay, so this is one of the Edelkrone systems. There are many different rigs. Ken can kind of zoom in a little bit for us here. This is one configuration of it. What you'll see is there's kind of a C-shaped loop right here, and we've got a 5D Mark III mounted in it. On the top here, there's a place for me to mount the light, so there's a light right there. Okay, that's on. There's also a little unit right here that a place to mount a monitor. So there's a monitor here. This monitor we showed you last week. It's the small HD, and it has a little flip up eyepiece thing like this. So I can angle that the way I want. I can put that right up to my face and shoot. Now here's what's really cool about this. I mean, this is amazing. Down here by my thumb, if Ken can show you this, there's a little wheel, and if you look at that, look what's happening. Look what's happening to the ring up at the top.
I hadn't seen it set up.
Yeah, I am able to pull the focus with my thumb while I'm holding it on my shoulders.
It's hard for them to see, but
it's a little dark.
So yeah, the focus rings are going right here. Yeah, you can see it moving now.
Right. Meanwhile, there's all kinds of other holes where we can mount accessories like this, which is for the microphone.
That's the
so when
receiver.
Callie has a handheld stick mic or something, this is the receiver, and this cable is going into the camera.
It is a very impressive setup, that is for sure. They
will
also
show you
have a
guys-
few other things.
I will show you guys the full-on review of this later, but you can tell that is a monster rig.
First of all, their unboxings are beautifully
Yes.
done. You open the box and it just looks nice. You have congratulations, you're a proud owner now. It even asks, so what do you think? And
That's great.
nice to get feedback.
Now this is a different product called the Super Slider.
This is one impressive device.
It's just unbelievable, okay?
So a slider is used, you mount a camera on top of the slider device, and it gives you the ability to get moving shots back and forth so that you're not just having this snagnet shot.
But usually what happens is, however long your rails are on the slider, that's how much play you have. This is only about 1 foot long, but you see how it moves from one side all the way over to the other. So you effectively have a 2 foot long slider in about 1 foot of space, which is really impressive for traveling. We can stick this in a backpack, and I could take it somewhere and do like cool time-lapse photography, or we can do some neat videography where...
And it's a smooth motion.
Yeah, so really cool.
Good.
And then one last little thing. I know we're out of time, Dave. This is called the Pocket... What do they call this? The Pocket Rig. So if you want to have a DSLR that you're going to carry around with you, you can use this little rig, and you'll see that it kind of unfolds, and there's all kinds of ways to... you mount your DSLR here, and you can use it as rails in the front.
Oh, cool.
Or you can spin it around and mount other pieces to it and use it as a little shoulder kind of tripod-y thing. This goes on here and it'll push up against you.
Oh, okay.
So it's very cool, and we will show you guys the full-on review of this too when we have plenty of time
And you can
to
just go
make that
to
happen.
edelkrone.com.
Yeah.
EDELKRONE.
Yeah, so here you go. There's a little shoulder rig.
Cool.
Mini.
Well, I'm excited to give this stuff a try. You guys, I hope that you've enjoyed today's show. We're going to be coming at you, of course, all week long, every week, over at geekbeat.tv or at youtube.com/geekbeattv or at iTunes. Just search GeekBeat, and we'll be here next Friday as well at geekbeat.tv/live.
So we'll see you then. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.